This video comes to you from Gongaii Games, your source for Star Wars Destiny singles, sealed product, and tons of other great games. Check them out at gongaii.com. Use discount code COMMANDO10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Hello everyone and welcome back to Dice Commando for our final today from Gongaii Games Quarter Kit Tournament. On our left we have Mike playing Boba 7, he's on Theed Palace. On our right we have Andrew, who we've seen for the last several rounds, playing his Han Biggs Falcon. He of course is also on the Theed Palace. We get a roll in and Andrew has won the battlefield. He will of course choose his battlefield so we can get the Falcon out. Mike puts one on each. And let's get started. So fair warning, these two guys do play relatively quickly when they're against each other, so we'll do our best to keep up to speed. So Andrew power actions, gain his dollar, and then he'll immediately Falcon. I should say armored reinforcement to get his Falcon. He'll shuffle up, give it to Mike to cut, and it'll be Mike's action. Andrew needs to turn over his tokens there to indicate he's paid for it. There's a friends in low places. We'll get a look at Andrew's hand. There's a second chance in there. Looks like a TLT, a hasty exit. I think an easy pickings, which will probably go away. Although Mike might get rid of it. Yep, the hasty was the right call because it's a free. Okay, goes back to Andrew. Andrew will likely bring in everybody here. All right, so we'll do Biggs first. Wow, 2 gun and a 1 indirect. Falcon rolls in with a gun, and Han rolls in with 2 guns. That's a pretty good roll. That is 2 shy of max damage. So Mike's going to have to do something to try to mitigate something here. That's because that's 8 damage and then an indirect. Okay, so there's a doubt on Biggs for a disrupt, which actually is pretty good. Okay, there's 6 into Boba, takes a net 5. And see, interestingly here, right, because Mike knows what's in Andrew's hand, there's really no reason for bluffing, so Andrew can probably just claim here. Mike rolls pretty well himself. There's an indirect, so Mike rolled 4 damage, a 1, a 2, and a 1. Andrew hit for the 1 indirect. Mike takes it off the shields, or the remaining shield on 7 Sister. Here comes Boba. It's pretty good with a disrupt and a 2 gun. Again, there's no reason for there's no reason for Andrew not to just claim because Mike knows exactly what he has. So Mike does have a dollar left. We see what looks like a CQA in Mike's hand. Also looks like a backup muscle. So Mike probably drops a backup muscle with his dollar. The question is, does he pitch to reroll? He could just CQA here also for 3 cards. So it pitches a bait and switch to reroll, gets a blank. I think CQA is the right call here. So close quarters assault, CQA, will discard cards from your opponent's hand equal to the number of die you have showing melee. So in that case, Andrew will lose 1, 2, 3. He has 4 cards in hand. Mike pulls easy picking, cyberspace jump, and second chance. Those are all pretty good pulls. So 4, 6 will go into Biggs. That is generally the right target, and then Biggs will take 1 more from backup, which now has 2 damage on it. All right, so we go into the next round. Each of these guys has $2. Andrew will of course get to Theed because he still owns the battlefield. Andrew did not want to see that hyperspace jump go away. But so it goes. Alright, so TLT comes down for 2. Andrew did not power action yet. We see a coercion in Mike's hand, unlikely to do any good in this game. Looks like a hidden motive. Maybe he doesn't like you. Here comes the seventh sister. Some more damage. Both these guys are rolling pretty well. Right, so there's a drop in. So Andrew is on his battlefield. So that's essentially an ambush, or essentially a hit and run. So what drop in does, it lets you activate one of your characters, and then if you're on your battlefield, it has ambush. So Biggs comes in with a +2. Falcon comes in. As does the TLT. No reroll. Man, wow, look at that. So Andrew will then feed power action. So he'll put 6 together to take out Boba. Yep, so power action to gain $1. Puts Boba down for 6. And then he'll put 3 into the sister, who now has 7 health remaining. It's Mike's action. Mike will take 2 more from Han's special here, unless he can control. Is Mike's action. He's sinking it over here. All right, he doesn't. It's the Han special with the disrupt. I should say with the secret droid disrupt. It's back to Andrew. Pitches to reroll. Drops a TLT. Gets another blank on Biggs. All right, that's a dead Biggs with the 2. Andrew passes, Mike pitches. Andrew is claimed here, apparently. Okay, there's some more, so 2 into... I think Andrew's putting the 3 in, assuming that Mike's going to back up muscle. Yeah, I think there was a lack of communication there, so Andrew will just take the 2. Now we'll put on the 3. I think Andrew was just trying to save time, but... Alright. And we go into the next round. Use these guys again with $2, but Andrew still controls Theed with Han, so he can power action. Andrew just dropped a bunch of cards. We didn't see what they all were. He's clearly trying to dig for his other drop in or some sort of either a retreat or a jump or something like that. Alright, so Andrew will open with a Philp. We see a lightsaber pull, an ancient, another backup muscle. Looks like a hidden motive. Yep, that's what'll go away. And there's also an overconfidence in there. So Mike can overconfidence, because he does have blue to spot. It's Mike's action here. Alright, sister comes in. Man, more melee. Showing 3 with a shield. Alright, so Andrew power actions. No rerolls this time, but Falcon comes in with Han. Alright, so showing 4, 2 on the TLT. So there's an overconfidence TLT and Han. Alright, Han special goes away. Andrew's pitching a reroll here. Alright, he leaves the TLT, does the other 2. Gets guns on the Falcon and $1 on Han. We know Mike has no more control now. He spent $1 for overconfidence, so you can put another muscle in play. Right, so he takes a shield. Alright. Andrew will hit. Take a net 3. Alright, 3 back. Andrew probably claims here to stay in front. Man, these guys are just slugging it out. Yep, Andrew claims. Goes to Mike. He'll drop the backup. Okay, 1 more from the existing backup. He'll drop a new backup and 1 more. And Han is 3 away from dead. Sister's 4 away from dead. And Mike with the backup on really only needs to do 2 damage. Right, again, we saw Andrew drop a majority of the cards on his hand. He's digging for that drop in, I believe. Andrew does have $5, so he has enough for a second chance if he drew it, or a jump or something like that. Okay, so Falcon and Han will both come in. 4 damage is what he needs. So he's showing. Woof. It's a good roll. Mike's going to have to control or die. That's it. Alright, quick game. Goes to Andrew, tournament champion today. So Han Biggs Falcon wins the day. Hey, if you like what we're doing here on the Commando channel, please give us a like. Go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching.